What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, in case you guys are tuning in, I had some technical issues during the last original stream that was on for about 15 minutes. And it kept glitching and everything like that. I didn't want y'all to suffer through that shit. Threw around a few things, but as of now, everything is good. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank y'all for understanding, because I hate technology, honestly. I honestly hate technology. But yeah, man, once Try gets here, I might just start the review right away. Probably within the 7 minute. Because I do want to show some vinyls before I go to bed. Y'all talking about books. Okay. What up, Q? That was a dope review last night of Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. I love that review. Minute by minute by minute by minute. I keep holding on. I keep holding on. Minute by minute by minute. You know what's crazy though? That Doobie Brothers song, Meek Mill sampled that shit.
Oh yeah, which one?
The song Amen, he sampled Doobie Brothers Minute by Minute song. I'm not even a Meek
That was a
fan,
big
but
hit too. That was a big hit. That's the drum him and Drake.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that song.
I'm not a Meek fan, but I like the beat. That's pretty much it. I
Right.
like the beat.
Yeah, that was dope. I didn't know that was a Dewey Brothers joint.
Yeah, yep. It was
Wow,
Doobies.
crazy. I hope he paid them.
Shit. Okay, I might start this about 4 more minutes. I'm just gonna get my shit together since I have to move from my bed to my desk because all I want to do is just lay in my bed, play video games, while do this review, which looks like I can't do that. But it's all good though because I'm still sitting in my favorite chair. I'm still gonna play me some video games and do this fucking review because it's 20 something songs. I love SZA, but that is a bit too long. But we'll talk about it.
At least you admit it.
You said what?
At least you admit it.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. It's like I'm always an honest fan when it comes to some artists and stuff like that.
I think
But
people want us to lie.
but granted, spoiler alert. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say that because I'm going to actually say what the album we're going to talk about. At least talk about the album first. I, since we're on some R&B shit, I want to talk about Coco Jones for
Yes.
your album because
Hmm.
Homegirl can actually sing.
Yes.
Homegirl can really sing and shit. We've been talking
That's
about a
like
lot of newer R&B artists this day and age, and I'm kind of loving the vibe so far. You know what I'm
and she's
saying?
gorgeous too, man.
Yes,
Ain't too many like cocoa skinned women that get highlighted out there.
I
She's
agree.
gorgeous.
Yeah, SZA, Coco, Summer Walker, Ari
Um,
Lennox. They killing it right now. Like where the niggas in R&B right now? I don't.
I don't know.
Everybody wants
Lucky
every
Day.
nigga wants to be a rapper and shit.
Lucky Day, where you at?
Lucky Day's all right to me.
You know,
I'm more of a Brett Fires fan than Lucky Day. Real with you.
Khalid. Khalid, where you at?
He's all right. He's more pop to me.
You know what I mean? These are people that need to be out here.
But like I said, I have nothing against Lucky or Khaled, but they all right to me. I want somebody like Daniel Caesar. That's my dude right there.
Hmm.
But he
Right, Daniel
unfairly got
Caesar.
he unfairly got canceled and shit. You know.
Why you got canceled? What you doing?
He made some comments. I have to pull it up, but he made some comments. He was just speaking his opinion, and you know how social media is.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm ready to start whenever you are.
let's go.
YouTube, welcome. Hi, my name is Reg. This is Reg Reviews. Got my homeboy Try with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
He's the instigator.
yeah.
All right. So this is still Women's Week in our channel because this might be. I think this is like the first time this whole 10-year history. I'm actually doing a whole week based on women. Wait, actually, you know,
Wow.
scratch that. No, I think we did do something like this before, but
Yeah.
we did do some. But it's been a while. It's been the first time in a while
Hmm.
and shit. So we did talk about this lovely artist with the Control album. No, we're not talking about Janet Jackson. Just letting y'all know. We're actually talking about SZA. Now we're going to talk about her recent album, SOS. This album came out last year, December 9th, 2022. You know what I'm saying? It came out under TDE, under RCA. Yes. It came out with singles such as Good Days, I Hate You, Shirt, Nobody Gets Me, Kill Bill, and Snooze. All right. Producers, Air Atlantica, Babyface, Beat Butcher, Jeff Bhaskar, Ron Bissell, Benny Blasco, BLK, excuse me, Alessandro Bussoletti, Matt Kahn, Darkchild, DJ Dow, Freaky Rob, Tio Hem, Emily Haney, Carter Lang, Los Hendricks, excuse me, Will Miller, Nascent, The Rascal, Scum, Showback, Sir, Dylan, Skirt, Thank God for Cody, Michael Uzowu, okay, Jay Fasachi, Sammy Witt, Still Woozy, Jacob, and Yuli. It's 23 songs. This is actually the first recent album. I'm not surprised by the amount of producers. I'm gonna be real
Yeah.
with you.
Right.
Um, Guest appearances: Don Tolliver, Phoebe Bridgers, and Travis Scott. Oh, excuse me, and also Old Dirty Bastard too, but it's a posthumous appearance. All right, so you guys should know who SZA is at this point. We did a dope review on the Control album about a week and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? I like the album. You know what I'm saying? Do I like it as much as this one? We'll see. We'll definitely see. So after the release of that album, she was just being popular. She was appearing on a lot of people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, she was taking her time with the album. She was also doing some tours too. And believe it or not, it got controversy because she was nominated for 5 Grammy nominations, including the
She didn't
most
win shit.
nominations for any female artist, and she did not win shit.
Mm. How many times have we talked about that? That happened to so
We
many
talked
people.
about this quite a lot when it comes to
Jesus
Grammys.
Christ. And people worry about the Grammys. Like, why?
If there was a world record on black women not getting their rightful Grammys and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah, long
Grammys
list.
would just have a long list from Mariah, Diana Ross.
Yep.
Hell, they try to do this stupid shit. Grammy Hall of Fame.
What
Why
the
can't you
fuck
give
is
me
that?
the damn Grammy when it was fucking released? What the fuck I need a Hall of
Exactly.
Fame for?
Exactly.
Ain't they giving Angela Bassett an honorary Oscar? What the fuck is an honorary Oscar?
What is she lost? What's honorary? If she should have had one in the first place.
Nah, but y'all want to give it to Jamie Lee motherfucking Curtis and shit. All she does is scream.
All she did was just run from Michael Myers. That's all she ever did.
She didn't even run for Michael Myers.
She ran. It's not like she got some. She had some balls later on in the series, but she ran in those first couple of sequels.
Shit. But
Yeah.
she didn't win shit. And I would read the Grammy nominations, but we kind of stretched out on time a little bit. So I'm going to save that for another day, or I'll post a community tip on it. You know what I'm saying? So that was a bit disappointing and shit. So she still appeared on other people's works. Like she did the Black Panther soundtrack. She did the song All the Stars with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? She also appeared on DJ Khaled's album Father of Assad, whatever his son's name is. I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And around this time too, it was also very controversial because the album was finished literally 2021 after she confirmed it, but Top Dog was kind of having like some issues, you know what I'm saying, just delaying her work and everything, you know what I'm saying, and SZA was also getting upset by that too, from what I've heard. Not just SZA, but the fans.
Yeah.
And she actually went on social media to vent her frustrations and everything like that. So, yeah, man, we literally been waiting for this album for years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally for years. And it wasn't really until damn it, can you get out my way, please? Sorry for that. It wasn't really until like 2022. That's when pretty much the album was supposed to have came out. Well, it came out and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So because everybody was trying to do that whole alternative R&B. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like people like Kalani was coming out and shit too, and then you had Frank Ocean. If Frank Ocean can drop an album before you, man, that's saying something.
Yeah.
He came out with that
We
one
ain't
album,
dropped shit in how long? We still waiting.
right? Man, after that Blonde album, I don't mind waiting. Honestly, I like Frank Ocean, but Blonde was not it for me.
I like
And I
Blonde.
get it.
It was a more mature album for him, but he got to drop more shit, man, because he gonna lose his fan base.
Shit. And yeah, man. So pretty much, when it came to SZA, she also experienced that she was trying to experiment with rock music as well too. You know what I'm saying? And it was quite evident when it came to this album as well. Um, yeah, man. I mean, what else can I say? What else can I say? You know, oh, I forgot. Twitter also did the whole free hashtag free SZA. After people were just getting frustrated with the album and stuff too. That's the power of social media and shit. Especially when you have a strong fan base
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So yeah, man. I think that's all I have to really say about this record.
See, the next time you get banned, you gotta have a campaign like that, free reg from YouTube.
You just want me to get banned again, do you?
You know, you're black. It's in your nature. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, man. So yeah, this is the album cover right here and everything like that. So from what I looked up, um, the album cover was inspired by the paparazzi photo of Princess Diana, the late great Princess Diana. You know what I'm saying? When she had a pose where she did it aboard a yacht, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I don't feel like looking at that right now because I'm
I
not
never
really.
seen that. I didn't know it.
I think I've seen it years
Mm.
ago. I think I know what they're talking about, but I'm too lazy to after the whole Wi-Fi charger. I'm too lazy to look up pictures of
Not yet
Princess
too
Diana.
lazy.
I'm gonna look it up after the. Mind you, we have a 23 song review we gotta do.
It's gonna go by pretty fast. Like
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
breeze through the album quickly because I'm not big on SZA like you, but I love the production. It went by pretty
yeah, I
fast for
can
me, like an
respect
hour.
that.
You can get a lot of shit done in an hour.
Well, I remember when I first heard this album, and I went through a death in the family. I'm not gonna say who, to be real with you,
Oh,
because I don't feel like revealing that. And this album came out a day after, and then let's just say I kind of needed that
right,
after the death, if that made sense. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I haven't heard this album since the full album since that day. I've heard songs, but the full album.
Oh,
So yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but yeah, man. So R.I.P. to R.I.P. All right, so 23 songs. Let's see if we can go by as fast as traveling by this album and shit. So yeah, track number one. And I don't have to tell y'all what SOS stands for. You know, I don't have to
what
tell
is
you
it?
if y'all
What is
don't
it
know.
for? What is it for?
You're serious, right?
I'm talking. Well, does she have her own abbreviation for the album?
No, it's literally the SOS. Like
Oh, okay. Oh, I
say
thought she had
lost.
like her own abbreviation for shit.
Nah,
Okay.
nah. So first song is the title track alone, and it's just pretty much an introduction of all the album's themes. You know what I'm saying? The whole underwater kind of feel to it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, and it also begins and ends with her crying. You know, pretty dope, pretty dope way to start off the pretty dope way to start off the album, in my opinion, and shit too. You know, it just sets the whole tone.
For a minute there, you sound like E40.
Your
Are
favorite
you,
rapper?
you good? Oh shit! I
I was
mean,
I
I
was
feel
throwing
you.
shit.
Huh?
I was throwing shit around my mom. I'm still trying to catch my breath.
Oh,
I haven't done that shit. I haven't done that shit in months.
oh man. I
I
mean,
mean,
I think it was an okay intro. I don't think it was that so good. It was cool.
got you. All right. Next song is Kill Bill. This is the big song that's really out right now and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Very dope record right here. It's reference to the Kill Bill trilogy from Quentin Tarantino, and it just talks about her fantasies of killing her ex lover, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pretty dope record. You know, I love that beat too by Carter Lang and Rob Bissell and shit too. So nice little dark way to start off this record. You know.
This is definitely my joint right here. I
The one keep talking about.
saw the video like a couple months ago, and I just felt like it was a dope record from her. You know what I'm saying? Like the video goes with she did like the whole Kill Bill thing like in the movie with Uma Thurman and Vivica A. Fox, and it's like really bloody and violent, and I just like that. I just thought like the video go with the wow, a video that goes with the song. That's you don't see that no more. A video that actually went with the song, and
You don't.
I had a dope beat. You know what I'm saying? I like the chorus. You know, and you could tell like she was like going through some shit with her ex. You know what I'm saying on the record, and I mean just the chorus alone is like she might kill her ex, and yeah, that's just once I heard that I was like, yeah, I like this song already. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's one of my favorites on this album.
Yeah, it's definitely a dope song and shit. Okay, track number three. Well, let me see if I'm forgetting anything. Nope, I'm not forgetting anything. All right, track number three, Seek and Destroy. Um, Again, this was a pretty solid track right here. You know what I'm saying? It pretty much just talks about how love can actually hurt you rather than motivate you at times too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like how one just dwells in the past because of the experiences and shit too. So this is actually a pretty dope song. It's a pretty deep song if you think about it and shit. So I like it.
Yeah, this was definitely a dope ass track. I like the beat to it. It has a bop. She's basically like saying, thanking my stars, I count my blessings, shit like that. It was dope. I like it.
Definitely. All right, next song we got is Low. This one right here, what did I say about Low? Pull up my fucking notes. This one right here was another dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? It kind of has like a trap melody in it, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the 808s and everything like that. Um Travis Scott, he does some ad libs, which you can tell in the background and shit like that. You know his yeah, like his ad libs like that and stuff like that too. So it was alright.
It's cool. It's got a nice little beat. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Next song is Love Language, another very dope song, which actually samples one of the other songs, "Hit Different," which features Ty Dolla Sign. And what I got from this track right here, which this song was talking about how one should actually be more transparent with their partner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Work better on your communication and everything like that. And ironically, Ty Dolla Sign also did some backing vocals on this track right here too. You know what I'm saying? So this is actually a pretty good that song right here.
Yeah, this was dope. Had a nice beat to it, nice bass line. It's a bop. That's what I'm gonna start saying on that. It's a bop. I ain't got too much shit to say about this. Some of these songs, it's just a bop.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like so far good album and shit like that, but at the same
Right,
time, some of the things he's just like it was either good or it was just alright.
right, just a bop.
Next song we're going to talk about is Blind. Blind. This one was okay. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about how sometimes when it comes to like a lot of the good things in her life, she could be blind to or just walking around and all naive or shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So this one was pretty okay. Again, I felt like it was a bit too short, in my
Right.
opinion. But it was decent.
You talking about shirt?
And I thought we were talking about Blind.
Blind?
Yeah, after Love
Oh,
Language.
nah, I don't see that one. That wasn't on the track list for me. Blind.
Oh, you heard this on YouTube?
Yeah, they had a different track list.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, I
not
don't know that one.
surprised. But yeah,
We need to start. We need to
you
start
want to
banning those motherfuckers that put up the wrong track list.
right? Yeah, man. Like Wikipedia is not that hard tool to use, nigga. Hell, if you have the album, why would you put the wrong track list in to begin with?
Exactly. I don't know what the hell they doing.
Yeah, man. But what do you have to say about blind and shit?
I ain't hear it. I'm blind to the track.
All
Didn't hear it.
right. Next track is Used, featuring Don Tolliver. I believe Don Tolliver and her dated.
Did
No.
she?
That's Kali Uchis. That's he was
Oh,
with Kali Uchis
yeah.
and
He was
shit.
on. He was on Kali Uchis's album.
Yeah. Um.
That nigga get around. I'm about to say
All
that SZA and Kali Uchis. Damn.
right. So next song is called Used. Again, another song that was pretty decent and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory. You know, just her talking about how she's numb to being used all the time and shit too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pretty decent track.
It was dope. It was a bop. Nice beat. Why you laughing?
Alright. Cause it's like you just love that word and shit, man.
That's what I'm using for albums that I ain't got too much to say about it. It's a bop. Check it out. It got a nice beat. That's all I'm saying about
Alright.
it.
Alright, next song is Snooze. This was actually produced by Babyface, The Rascals, and BLK. Um, it's actually one of my favorite songs on the album, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? What I got from this track right here, is just the fact that she's just trying to find that one moment to have with a special someone. You know what I'm saying? And the songwriting, of course, was pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely very descriptive lyrics in this one. I like it. I love her vocals on this shit. It's one of my favorite tracks on this album.
Yeah, Snooze was dope. Had a nice beat. She's singing about like hiding bodies and mobbing for her nigga as long as he hold her down. And it sounded like a typical SZA song. That sounded like some shit she would sing about. Being a ride or die chick for her man, and going to the depths of hell for him. So it was dope.
Yeah, it was very dope. All right. Next song we got is Notice Me. Self-explanatory, she just wants to be noticed and stuff like that, and at the same time it's like if people don't know, so she's just gonna continue on being her. You know what I'm saying? So this one was pretty decent again.
Hey, it had a nice beat. She's singing about trying to be a nigga girlfriend, and he don't notice her like that. He notice all the other chicks, and it's a bop, man. I liked it.
Definitely. All right, next song we got is Gone Girl. This is another one of my favorite tracks on this album, possibly my favorite one if I had to pick one track. You know what I'm saying? Just a nod to the psychological thriller of the same name when I looked it up,
What's up with her on these
and
movie
every
titles? Like she like movies.
yeah, she said she loves a lot of movies and shit.
Oh, that's what it is. So she names a lot of her songs after films.
Well, with this album, yeah, she did it with this album a lot.
Yeah,
But yeah, man. Again, just talking about her love and desperation and everything in the sun. So yeah, this one right here was a pretty good.
yeah. This was definitely a bop. I like the movie with Ben Affleck. It's one of his best films to me. You know, I know they're supposed to be making a sequel. I don't know if they're still doing that. I don't think they should, but that was definitely a good psychological thriller.
I've never seen the movie.
You never seen it? Yeah, definitely a good one of his best acting roles. And then I know he got nominated for like some Oscars.
Mm. Next song, "Smoking on My X Pack." This was produced by Jay Versace. You know what I'm saying? This one right here again. This was a pretty cool song. A bit short though.
Yeah,
Just talking about just making fun of her past lovers while still bragging about her sexuality and stuff like that. Um, I know a lot of fans have said this is like a favorite of them. I'm not mad about that, honestly. I just personally wish it was a bit longer. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if they want to make it that length, let them make that length. So
Right.
it's dope.
Yeah, this was a dope, huh?
No, not you.
This was a dope. She rapping on this one. Had a nice beat, very short track. And who did she get cheated on? Did she got cheated on by somebody famous, right? Or was that the other
I
girl?
don't know.
That was Seven Streeter, right? It was her.
Yeah, that was Seventh
Okay.
Streeter.
Yeah, 'cause I remember seeing something online. Like one of them was online talking shit about the ex and how they got cheated on. I thought it was SZA. Okay, it was Seven. But like
Yeah, because
a
B.O.
lot of these,
B.O.B. cheated on Seventh Streeter.
right? Oh God, him his one album wonder.
Yes, Steve Urkel. Yeah,
Crazy. Damn. So that's what he was doing. He was cheating on bitches instead of making good music.
right.
Crazy. A lot of these songs she's like talking about being cheated on and being played. I just like, yo, who she dating? But she getting cheated on like that, you know?
Right. All right. Next song, "Ghost in the Machine," featuring Phoebe Bridgers. Um, this one right here. What did I say for this one? This one right here was a pretty decent record right here. You know what I'm saying? Um, again, this track right here definitely was a bit more personal from what I looked up and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she pretty much talking about how the music industry uses her for granted. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of a metaphor for the way how she wants her partner to treat her the same way, to treat her well, the same way she's been doing it to him. If that makes sense. So she was kind of using that as just a reference to like the music industry and everything. And I pretty much feel like it's decent.
Another movie reference, Ghost in the Machine. That was a horror film with Robert Englund back in the '80s that came out. Um, this I didn't care for this one. No, I didn't like this one.
I ain't mad. All right. Next song we got is FTF2F. So this is the part of the album where it gets more rock, pop rock, whatever you want to call it, and everything like that. And I mean, some of these songs I could go without, but some songs definitely like stood out to me and shit like that. This one to me, it definitely had like a more 2000s rock feel and shit like that too. Just the style she was playing. She was saying how she feels empty about losing her lover and stuff like that too. And ironically, Lizzo actually helped write this song too, from
Oh
what I
wow.
looked up and shit. So yeah, man. Um, pretty cool song right here. One of my personal favorite rock songs on this album. Yeah,
Check Lizzo out. Trying to get her Missy Elliott songwriting on. Like some of the lyrics on here, she's like she's ovulating and need rough sex, and like what am I hearing? Like what happened to R&B, yo? You know what I'm saying? Like they just straight raw with it now. You know what I'm saying? It had a like alternative sound to it. It wasn't like R&B. It was more like MTV pop shit with this one.
yeah. I'll write your name. Shit like that.
That was her MTV TRL song right there
Right.
with no TRL.
Well, all right. So next song we got is "Nobody Gets Me." This was another single as well too. You know what I'm saying? This one was pretty decent. Pretty decent track. This one again had a more alternative rock kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much this was based off of ex fiance. Let me see who she was dating. Hold on, I gotta see this shit. But some of these songs are a bit too personal and shit.
They are. You could tell she got treated like shit by somebody.
Yeah, I can't find who she was. I think and that's one thing I respect her privacy and
Mm,
shit like that. I can respect that.
right.
But yeah, this one right here was a pretty decent track right here. Not only one of my favorite, but decent.
I think it's the best song on the album, like vocally for her.
Really,
Yeah, cause she don't have
really.
no vocal range to me. I don't think she has any vocal range or switch up on on any songs with her voice. For some reason, I think this is the best song on this album for her vocally. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no beat, it's acapella. It's like it has like a country pop sound to it. You know, she's singing over guitars. If you saw the video, there's a video for it. She's like on top of she's actually in New York City. She's rocking a Jets jacket and she's like on top of like a rooftop and she's singing her heart out. I think it's the best song vocally for on this album. You know what I'm saying? And it was again. This was like if this was MTV era, this would have been number one on MTV on TRL.
I wasn't expecting all of this.
Well, I never thought she was a good singer. She's gorgeous. I love the production. I don't think she could sing though, but she sounds good on this. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't have like vocal range to me.
Who
You know,
do
like
it that?
it's like 20. Was it like 23 tracks on here? She sound the same on all
Yeah.
these songs, just different beats. There's no switch up with her voice, anything. But for some reason, when there's no beat and it's just a acoustic guitar playing, she sounds good. Maybe she might need
Hey,
to switch up. You know, that should be her sound or something. I don't know. You know, hey, work forever lasts, so you never know.
shit, you never know. You never know. All right. Well, I disagree. I think she can sing though, but I can understand
Of
what
course
people
you
say
do.
she can.
I don't know how you see.
But that's
I don't need
what's
to
me.
be in your head. I don't need to be in your brain. I don't know how you come from listening to legends, and then you listen to how you say you think she can sing. Make me understand that, because I'm missing something about her voice. Then,
She has it's a distinctive singing. That's what I'm trying to say.
but what is it?
It's
But there's
distinctive.
certain songs where she sounds like a kid, and this is a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
That's
certain
a
songs where
distinct.
she does something with her voice and it makes it sound like a 12-year-old. That's singing,
I mean, if you can do it right, you can do it right.
bro. All you need to do is just
That's
take
all.
a balloon and with helium and fill your shit up with helium and sound like a damn kid. I don't think that's singing.
There
You know
ain't
what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with that.
Like if you like how the her peers right now, Coco Jones, her, Abby Lennox, those to me are real singers. That's
Oh,
her.
definitely.
That's who she got to contend with right now in this album. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
what's her name? My girl Ari Lennox and shit. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
she can sing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing the same thing from SZA with those other singers. But I think also looks have a part to play in it. Also, she's gorgeous. She's probably gonna self offer her sex appeal. I don't think she on that level with her and Abby Lennox.
She actually put in the work, bro. She actually put in the work for her shit. She writes and produces too.
Okay, well maybe she need to stick to doing that because the production is good. I love the production. I just don't feel like I'm hearing the same thing on every song with her though. You know what I'm
And
saying?
again, that's good. That's your opinion. I respect it. And I definitely respect it.
Where would you rank SZA? Where would you rank SZA all time? If we had to do a top 100 R&B artist list, is she making top 100 for you? Where you ranking it?
Uh, Probably within the 80s to the 70s.
Oh wow. The last time I even talked about a ranking RL from next year, I met him because he felt like he was top 50. I'm like, yeah, you're not. You can sing, but you ain't top 50 all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious to know, like, if we had to do a top 100, where are you ranking it, or if she even making the list?
Yeah, because I feel like her music definitely was a force, especially when it came to late 20 teens, early 20. I'm not even gonna say late 20 teens. I'm gonna say you say the 20 teens and shit, because them EPs slap too. Fuck.
Is she on the same level as a Janae Akko?
Ooh.
Because I think she could sing.
I'm not gonna hold you. Janae got better over time, in my opinion.
Yes, her albums
Not
got better.
saying she should never sing, but I feel like she got better over time.
Yeah, I agree. Her albums
Because
got better.
them earlier albums that I don't
Yeah,
need you, I don't need you, I don't
yeah,
need you. I was like, nah.
I
I was like,
agree.
nah,
I
girl.
agree. That I think Trip and
That
Trip
was
was
not
it
it for me.
Chalumbo? Is it Chalumbo? That's the name of it.
Shilamano?
Some
Yeah.
shit. No, her last two
Yo,
albums to me were her best ones. I agree with that.
check out the 20. I know I'm not the biggest Big Sean fan, but her collab
Yeah.
with Big Sean at
I heard that
2088,
2088. I heard that,
that
but
shit.
she sounded they sound good together, and now they're a couple. They got a baby. That was good, but th- I'm not a big Sean fan, so it's like, does he need Janae Akko every time to come up with something good?
Don Myth, you know damn well
Yeah.
no one can be on the
But
same
but
stage
that
as
but
Big
but
Sean.
that but that but no. But what Dartmouth is saying is what I'm saying is, like, I grew up on real singers. I don't look at it as a on that same level as Aretha Franklin. That's what I'm saying. Is like, if you had to do a top 100 right now, where is she ranking with the greats?
Mm. Hey Kaya, what's up?
See, if we did that shit, a lot of artists gonna be in their feelings, and it ain't gonna just be RL. Like, I'm like, yo, motherfuckers got one good album. Like, you're not making that list.
But yeah, man. Honestly, when it comes to singers, man, a female singer this day and age is number one, Ari Lennox. Number two, her. Cause niggas be sleeping on her vocal and shit.
Yeah, so she can sing. She can sing.
Coco's number three.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put Kalani number four,
she was dope. She had a dope album. I liked it.
and SZA might be my number five.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're just going off of vocals. You're not going off of sex appeal and all that other shit.
off of vocals.
Okay. Because if it was
Off
off of sex
of,
appeal, SZA would probably be in the top three for me, because she
you never
gorgeous. But
well, you never know that. You never know that. Cause
what
I
you
kind
mean?
of think Ari Lennox is sexier than SZA.
What they are? I mean, well, shit. We
I mean,
fighting
they're
over
all beautiful.
fighting
All of
over
them
who
are
got the
beautiful.
biggest tits and ass, or what? You know?
I mean, I'll take any of them over Tink. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I,
Who?
I just never saw the appeal with Tink. I don't know what
No.
Timberland
That was
saw
that
either.
was Timberland trying to hype her up like she's the next Missy, and she wasn't.
I thought it was the next Aaliyah.
Nah, she ain't touching Aaliyah. I felt like she was being hyped up more as a next Missy.
Is that too much? That's not
Well,
singing.
Aaliyah don't rap though. That was Tink was rapping and singing.
You said Aaliyah don't rap?
Nah, she wasn't rap. She wasn't a rapper.
Oh, that's what I thought you
They
said. Okay.
He was promoting Tink like she was the next Missy Elliott because she was rapping and singing.
Shit.
You know.
All right. Next album, next song. I think we got conceded. This song was okay. To be real with you, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, let me be real. When I say something is okay regarding this album, it's not bad. It's just the style is not my cup of tea. So that's what I have to say about that.
I'm just saying it was a bop. It had a nice beat to it. I ain't got too much to say about it.
So clearly, this is gonna be Tri's new catchphrase about.
No,
I
just for
can't wait.
certain albums that I don't really have too much to go dig deep in about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love the production. I don't feel like it's very repetitive, like, subject matter with her, that she sings like this about the same shit.
Well,
You know.
How many of your great R&B albums kind of have all the songs that singing about the same shit though?
There's a lot of artists don't sing about the same thing.
Like, did we really need about 13 or 14 songs of Boys to Men singing and End of the Road, I'll make love to you and shit like that. I love you, baby
You
mine,
are you
baby,
really
baby.
you're
No,
really dragging Boys to Men with SZA?
I'm not dragging. I love Boys to Men. I'm not dragging. It's not dragging. It's just me saying. It's just me
Those are
saying that.
balladeers though. Like you have your balladeers. You have balladeers
Okay,
that they think was ballads.
SZA is a balladeer in her own way too.
I don't know what way that is because I don't think she got the voice for it though. You know what I'm saying?
Like I
I
said,
don't I don't know.
I,
These kids are brought up on a different type of singing than how I was. I don't. Some of these artists that they call singers ain't really singers to me.
she
You know
ain't
what I'm
touching
saying?
Layla Hathaway. That's what. That's for damn
But
sure.
okay, but that's what I'm saying. But that's why I was asking you. If you had to do a top 100 of real R&B singers, is SZA making a list, and where are you ranking them? Because I don't think she's touching half of the singers that from yesteryear.
She's better than Cisco singing.
She's better than Cisco from Drew Hill.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
she's not. No, she's
Yes.
not.
Yeah. Yes, she is. Yes, she
What are you
is.
saying, bro?
Y'all
You
overhype
and you
Cisco
listen to more
singing
Drew
like.
Hill than me.
Yeah,
How you can sit there and say that she's better than
I,
Cisco?
I know. I know what I listen to, and that's why I said Cisco's. He's
Nah,
not the best singer like that.
nah.
Yeah,
I
I.
don't. I disagree. Cisco's a damn good singer. He just should have left
Woody
Drew
was.
Hill a long time ago.
Woody, the fat nigga. Woody, I think that's his name. He was the best
Jazz,
one.
Jazz,
Jazz.
Jazz.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they had great. Woody was a good singer too. I don't think she's
Yeah.
on that level.
Shit.
No, 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 no. You have a crush on SZA. That's what it is.
Hey,
You have
hey,
you
hey!
have a crush on SZA.
Hey! I'm just an admirer of talents.
I had a
That's
crush on
what I.
Janet Jackson, but she wasn't the best singer either. You know,
I you know what I mean.
Cisco is a damn good singer though. I don't think SZA's fucking with Cisco on that level.
The thing with Janet, this is the thing with Janet, because y'all sometimes be dragging my good sister
No,
sometimes and shit.
we're not dragging her. She was good.
She,
If we had to put her in the same room with Whitney and Mariah, they were the better singers.
of course,
Well, that's what I'm
of
saying.
course,
So what? How am I dragging Jenny?
because y'all act like she can't hold a note and shit like that. She
No, no,
can.
I'm not saying that. No, I know. I grew up on Janet. Janet is definitely a legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there are singers that's better than Janet. Patti LaBelle,
Yeah,
Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight. Shit, they were better singers. Mary J. Blige,
unpopular
better singer.
at that unpopular opinion at that time. Angela Winbush.
Angela Winbush, still a great singer. So you feel like SZA is in that category with Angela Winbush?
I never said she was in the category. See, I never said
Where
she
do
was in
you
that.
rank SZA with the
I
greatest
just
of all
said
time?
80 to 71. I would rank her.
Okay.
I literally just said
That's
that.
all I'm saying. Where do you rank SZA now with her own peers, with her and with Allie Lennox and Coco Jones? Where is she at?
I know. I just said I rank her number 5. I know. I just said that.
I like how you dance around the question that I asked you.
How am I dancing? I'm sitting down.
Exactly. You see what Wally's saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Shit.
She knows how to make poppy trap songs. She's good at that, but she's not the best singer.
Did Ashanti make those poppy R&B love songs and
Yeah,
shit?
but
I was.
I've been saying I've never been an Ashanti fan like that. She got hits, but I never bought no Ashanti album. She's gorgeous. She could write, but I don't
She,
think she could sing.
she alright. She
I don't think
alright.
she could sing. I've been saying that. I've never ever any platform you see me on. I've been saying that. I never was a
I
fan of
know.
Ashanti like that. It don't change. Like it don't matter where I'm at. My opinion don't change. I don't flip flop on shit. You know what I'm saying? Ashanti was a good songwriter. She had her hits, but she wasn't a great singer. Ciara, same thing with her. She had hits. I don't think she was a great singer. You know that's what Wally just said is how I feel about SZA.
Shit. Respect. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about your opinion. I'm really not mad about your opinion. It's just I'm just speaking from my opinion and from what I
You feel
see.
like she's the best shit out since Wonder
I
Bread right
never
now.
said she was the best shit out. I just said I like her artistry.
Do you love all her albums? Does she have a solid discography?
If you want to count the EP she came out
Yes,
with, I mean,
yes.
yeah, her discography's pretty
So
solid.
she's the best to you right now as far as this album.
I never said she was the best. I
She's top
said
three.
try. I'm gonna say this one more time. I put her number 5
Oh,
when
number
it comes to
five.
this
So who's
era.
who's ahead of her? This you said Coco Jones,
I said
Ari
Ari's my
Lennox.
number 1,
Okay,
then her, then Coco,
okay. And
and
Kalani.
I think I said Kalani. Yeah, then
Okay.
I said
So
SZA.
where's Janae Akko ranked?
I'll put her number 6.
Number six. Okay, that's cool. I've heard all of them.
Cause
So
like I said before, them earlier shits, that booty like grocery, eat them booty like groceries. Yeah,
yes,
I
that
was
that
not a
wasn't
big
even
fan of
her
that shit.
song though. That's not her song. She was just on it.
I know, but the era. I'm just talking about the era. Like I'm just
Oh
talking
yeah,
about like the era
they
and everything. Because let's
they
be real.
focused
Let's be
on
real. That was for a little bit though. That was her best charting song for a little bit. But one of
that
her
she was a
best
feature
charting.
on. That she was a
It
feature
don't
on.
matter. It don't matter. I'm just saying. It's just
Where,
saying.
where do
Niggas
you where
forgot
do you
about
rank
Omarion.
where do you rank Maya and J Lo?
Maya. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not the biggest
Don't
Maya fan.
you can't ask me. I never listened to Maya. I only know like two songs that she did. Again, she
Yeah,
gorgeous, but I didn't think she could sing.
I'm not the biggest Maya fan like that,
We're not
but
even going to talk about J Lo because J Lo definitely can't sing.
she's kind of mid tier. I'm gonna be in terms of
Mid tier.
vocals. On
Oh,
the
so
vocals, yeah, mid.
she's with Ashanti and
No,
those.
no, no.
No,
She
where's
she's
Ashanti
above
at for you?
Ashanti.
Where's Ashanti at for you?
I'm not a fan of her, so low tier for
Okay,
me.
okay. Well, who's in the mid tier when you have Maya? Maya's in mid tier. Who's in mid tier?
Hmm.
Keisha Cole,
3LW.
3LW.
I'm just thinking of that era, that early 2000s
Oh
era.
no, I mean like all time though. Like it can be from any era.
Oh, for any era. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, shit.
Ashanti's
Pebbles.
a whisperer. That's
Who
funny.
said that? Wally?
He on point though because that's exactly how I feel about a lot of them. They don't sing; they just whisper, or they talk through their lyrics. That's not singing.
I'd rather talk about SZA than Ashanti, to be real with you. We forgetting we on track number
They just,
16
they
out
just
of
don't
20.
like what we don't like what we say right now, yo.
I like it. I like the discussion, but at the same time, it's just like I don't want to talk about Ashanti
Hold
and
on.
J
He
Lo.
said auto tune made Cher. They have to keep her in the mix. I don't. But Cher was
I
singing before
disagree.
auto tune though.
I disagree with that. But and,
Nah.
and because she got vocals and shit. She got
Yeah,
vocals. She
she
too
was singing
shit.
a long time before auto tune.
But I see what he's trying to say though. I see what he's trying to say, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're saying yeah, but she did a lot of club and dance shit. I mean, they used a lot of auto tune for that. But Sonny and Cher, they were around way before auto tune.
Right.
I just saw a clip of Sonny and Cher last night. I was watching something. They were talking about that.
And the beat goes on. Doom, 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 doom. I love that record though. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to our scheduled programming. Track number 16 special. What Try Things I Feel About SZA, but okay.
Yeah, she's special to you. Admit it. That's your boo.
I never said all that shit. So this one is just talking about how she regrets the insecurity she has. You know what I'm saying? when it comes to like her dream guy, and sometimes she just has to go with the flow. It's just pretty much a song like that. Again, this one was okay. Not really the biggest fan of this record right here, but hey, everyone thinks I love everything this girl put out, but you
Well,
know.
I thought it was special. I actually liked it. So
Oh my
that
goodness!
I'm
Oh
not showing no
wow!
I'm not showing no favoritism
Oh,
to SZA. I actually like the song. It had a nice beat, you know, and she's saying like she's singing, you know, I used to be special, but you made me hate me. Regret that you changed me. I hate you. I hate that you made me just like you. So obviously she hated somebody that made her hate her. If that's what
you know
I'm.
it's funny.
Uh,
It's crazy though. Usually when it's an artist, I don't really care for. I don't recite the lyrics.
but I don't hate her. I did listen to the album. I said I like the production. I don't think she's a singer though. She's not a vocalist. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I don't hate her like I hate Nelly. But you know
Oh wow! Oh,
I can listen to a SZA album over Nelly.
well, I can respect that. I can respect
You know,
that.
or
You
Bow
see
Wow.
how you. Yeah, well, I don't really care for Bow Wow like that either.
Well, thank God. Because if you had hit me up and say I would never do a Bow Wow with you, I'm telling you that is a miss. That's a hard pass for me.
The day I do a Bow Wow review is the day I'll invite Q back here.
Yeah, that's the day that you need to get banned for life. Don't even come online and do that shit.
Bounce for me. I don't ever want nobody show you.
I love how you know
Honestly,
the
Q, I'd
lyrics.
rather talk about Fergie's first album than Bow Wow. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Fergie can sing. Fergie can sing.
That first album, I'm not gonna hold you. That's certifiable.
Fergie can
I
sing.
don't mind.
She didn't showcase it a lot with Black Eyed Peas, but she definitely can sing.
Y'all forget she was on that Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah,
That
that's
M
she
I
she
M
she
I
old
C
school.
K
She's
E
from the
Y
'80s. She's from like fucking Kids Incorporated ever. That's from the '80s.
MICKEY. Let me stop. Let me stop. Wait, that's Disney. I don't want Disney copywriting my shit.
Yeah, go ahead and talk shit about Disney. You already got fucked over before.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, anyway. Oh shit. Oh, next track we got is "Too Late." Um, Interesting song right here. This one was actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? This one was pretty good. Let me pull up my notes and check. My phone keeps going to sleep.
You got notes of this?
Yeah, I write notes for all the albums I review. Why is that a
Okay.
surprise?
I don't got too much shit to say about this album. I mean, you got notes for this shit. We can tell who clearly is in love with SZA over the other one.
Bro, I wrote notes on a goddamn Police album, for God's
Okay.
sake.
Well, you wanted to put you can't blame me for that. You wanted to talk about the police.
Just because I want to talk about it, we don't fan like that.
No, you want to
I
slander
just want
them.
to see the hype. And like I said before, I said the album was okay. It's a
Okay.
bit overhyped for me, but it's okay. Shit. Murder by
A
Numbers,
lot of
that's
shit
my
is
shit.
overhyped for you. Justin Timberlake is overhyped for you.
Justin Timberlake is the worst thing to ever happen to music. That Murder by Numbers, man. That's my shit, though. I was bumping that shit earlier today.
Eminem.
I can't. No,
Eminem.
the police. The police.
Oh,
I don't say that a lot about a police song, but that Murder by Numbers shit. I don't know what it is about that song though. I'm in the car. I be having road rage like a motherfucker. I just be blasting that fucking shit. I like Murder
man.
by
If
Numbers. Beat
if,
my
if
phone up.
y'all only saw the rage that Reg had before he went live, you would have got banned again. I'm telling you. If y'all missed that
Oh,
shit, if
you
y'all only saw how this man was pissed off because his Wi-Fi was all fucked up.
hell yeah. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me end off this motherfucker because I was like,
Yeah,
I don't want y'all motherfuckers. Because remember last year when I went on that rant that we're not going to talk about this shit.
man. Yeah, he. I don't think you need to be driving, bro, because it's not good.
One time I chased a nigga in the highway because he didn't let me cut him and shit like that.
man.
Like you remember that? You remember that scene in The Sopranos when Tony was chasing that motherfucker that owed him some money and shit?
It's been so long, I done forgot the episode.
It was when he was blasting the Clash, rock the cash back.
Wow,
He's like, "Hey, where you going?"
that sound like Tony. That sound like some shit he would do.
Yo, James Gandolfini was that nigga though, man. He was that nigga.
Yeah, yep,
I miss that nigga, yo. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, he was good.
Yeah. Anyway, um, next song is track number 18, Far. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Eric's a fan of SZA too. I don't see y'all giving him this
Well, he ain't here right now.
shit. I'll keep my mouth shut on that.
He's a fan of SZA. What that mean?
This is actually another one of my favorite. It's actually another one of my favorite songs on this record and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of relatable about how one feels rejected by not just lovers but by life and shit, and they feel like they lost themselves and stuff like that too. And then you remember how you were once the motherfucker that you once were. So that's when you start shit. That's when you start, thinking that you're the shit, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually a pretty dope record in my opinion. I like the chorus of the song. I don't want to say too much, but it's pretty good.
This was dope. Had a bop, you know. Yeah, SZA, basically thinking about being cheated on, and she's done being clueless. She's done being played. She wants to run so far away from herself that she don't recognize herself anymore. And it was dope. It's a dope song.
Definitely. Mm. Excuse me. Next track is called Shirt. Shirt. This track right here is pretty cool. Again, not really one of my favorites. I didn't really write too many notes on this one. It's an alright song and shit. It's a singer that has TikTok going on a rampage because it had a viral dance challenge. I hate these stupid social media challenges and shit. It's kind of sometimes it's some because that's the thing why people aren't making good music because they make all the good music for TikTok and shit. That's why I call TikTok rappers. Yeah, man, it's like and like I said, not to go off topic, like even they ruined some of my favorite songs I listen to. Like I love Tevin Campbell. If I hear "Can We Talk" one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit because y'all motherfuckers. If y'all don't know the song, don't fucking sing the song. That's all I gotta say.
Right? Adding their own lyrics to this shit.
Right, like the fuck you think you is, Patty LaBelle and shit, nigga? Shit, y'all don't got the vocal power. Y'all don't got the vocal sustainability for that.
There's a lot of them that was doing that video. They didn't have the vocals without them.
Yeah. I saw this one Asian trying to sing this motherfucker. I'm just like, y'all can ching chung your way out of here and shit. Well, that's all I gotta say.
It was definitely a bop. I like the beat for it. The video was with Lakeith Stanfield, the actor. It's like a story behind it. And have you seen the video?
I saw the video a while back ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like it seemed like the video she done with Lakeith was like a continuation, like the Kill Bill one and the Shirt video. There's another video she did with him, and it was like a story behind it, like what I'm saying. But it was violent. It was like a lot of blood and shootouts in the video, and I like the song. The song was dope. I don't know why she called it Shirt, but
Cause I guess jeans was too unethical.
The jeans was too obvious.
Yeah.
All
right. Next track is Open Arms. This features Travis Scott. I know this is actually a tribute to a grandmother. Okay. I won't be honest with you. Travis Scott was not needed on this song. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
he
real.
wasn't. Yeah, he was not needed at all. Like on anybody's albums. You know.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, I'm not a fan.
that
He got some dope sneakers though, but I don't care for his music.
I like some of his music. I like that song Antidote when that shit first came out. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. When that shit came out, when I was clubbing it at that time and shit, that song came out. It was over. It was a rap and shit
I
like
bet.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like Travis, he had that trippy psychedelic kind of hip hop and shit like that. Well, I'm not gonna say psychedelic. I'm not gonna go at that. But I'm gonna say trippy in this case because it's few rappers I would say that's psychedelic. Like Redman's There Is a Dark Side is more psychedelic and shit. You
Oh
know.
boy. God forbid he steals that album cover and tries to do something. You know.
But Travis he does have that trippy kind of. I'm not a fan of him like that though. But if I want to get tripped out, I'm mostly just going to Denzel Curry. But Travis is in the quiet taste.
Cactus Jack, huh? I'm surprised he didn't get sued for that name.
Who?
Cactus Jack. That's what he calls himself.
He's already getting sued for everybody for Astro World.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's a wrestling name by Mick Foley. Cactus Jack.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
wasn't even he wasn't even on this. He was the beat was, you know. Oh man.
Oh shit. Next song is called "I Hate You." Oh wow. So many people want to say that too right now, but hey, um, this one right here was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty cool track. I feel like this is vocally her best song on the album and
Yes.
shit. Yeah, this one.
Wow.
That's how I was kind of surprised you said that other song and shit. Um, this song she's just talking about. She's just on her fucking nigga rant or something. That's what I want to say.
Which
You know
she
what I'm
does
saying?
on the whole album. She's ranting about niggas on here.
Yeah, but this one was pretty hot. It was. I
Another
like this shit.
another random nigga rant. You know. It had it had a dope beat to it, you know. There's a bop.
Well, I don't even. This is like the most you've ever said "bop" in the whole episode.
That's how I could describe the album. It was a bop. You know, with a lot of random nigga rants.
Yeah. All right.
Keep doing that.
Straight up.
Oh man.
Next up is a song called "Good Days." This is actually nominated and for best R&B song in the recent Grammy Awards. Actually, in the 64th Grammy Awards. That was hold on. Oh, that was 2022. Oh damn. Okay. Yeah. Let me see what it lost to. I think it's Silk Sonic that year. I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was Silk Sonic. Leave the door open. I'm not mad about that. I mean,
Right.
other nominees were Her for Damage, Giveon for Heartbreak Anniversary, and Jasmine Sullivan Pick Up Your Feelings. Yeah. This one was pretty straight though. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice little track right here. This was like one of the first singles dropped for the album and shit. So I like this one.
Yeah, it was cool. Had a nice beat to it, some bop.
And the last song is called Forgiveless, which has a posthumous appearance from Old Dirty Bastard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was a pretty interesting song right here and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about people talking behind her back and how she ain't gonna back down for nobody and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, kind of a weird choice to have on the Old Dirty Bastard, but at the same time, if you think about it, SZA's name is a homage to
The RZA, which I don't understand.
Where's the end of the Wu-Tang Clan and shit too. So I can kind of let that slide.
Right.
Huh? You said what?
I don't understand that why she picked
You said
that
what?
name. I said why she picked that name.
Because she loves Wu.
She like Wu-Tang? Oh,
Yeah. At least she didn't be like Lil Nas X and just Jack Nas and Malcolm X's name and shit.
it's terrible. Yeah, it
But
was
yeah,
cool. A nice
that's
song. I don't know if ODB was needed on it though. You know,
was it about?
yeah, it was a bop.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. All right. So overall, this is actually a pretty good album. I admit there were some songs I feel like it was a bit too long for my taste. That's probably my only big critique. But I feel like this album definitely shows her musical diversity. Everyone wanted a control two. They wanted a control two, but you got a more introspective SZA, especially after the break with the ex fiance. You got a more introspective version of her. I feel like the songwriting was still up to par on the album and shit too, compared to Control. I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
So it's gonna be a classic to you soon. Then
Nah, nah.
no
I,
classic.
I ain't say all that yet.
Yeah.
Only time will reveal.
Oh, you the barge now? Time will reveal. Reg the barge over here and shit. I think the album was a bop, yo. Like I love the production. Like I said, the album is a bop. I love the production. I don't think she's a vocalist though, and she is too many. It's too much of the same shit she's singing about, like being cheated on, having these nigga rants. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like she go from having a nigga rant to being like she wants a nigga to get her pregnant and shit. Like, make that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, if you like SZA, then it's gonna be for you. So she had some joints on here. Seek and Destroy was fire. Kill
you're gonna
Bill.
get the album.
Huh?
You're gonna get the album on vinyl watch. I
No,
bet
I'm not
you.
getting that album. No, I'm not. So Seek and Destroy was dope. Kill Bill, Shirt. Nobody Gets Me, which I think was the best song on here for her vocally
I don't
and
believe that.
special. Well, you and I hear two different things. I'm hearing she actually sounded good with acoustic guitars. Other than that, it's like to me the production was the start of the album.
I
You
can
know,
respect that.
Wally said. You know what I'm saying? She's not a vocalist, but she does like trap R&B shit that she's good at.
Okay. Well, it's 2:13, so I'm gonna actually show some vinyls and shit like that before I head out.
So this
And
nigga said
also,
five mics. Five mics away. I know you didn't hear this album. This is the biggest SZA fan on here. He ain't even give 5 mics. How the fuck you giving 5 mics?
oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, so I'm gonna show some vinyls and shit.
Yeah, you can. It's not my word. It's like people been using bop forever. I didn't. I know I'm not trademarking the word. It's not mine.
I thought the LGBTQ community started that word, and everyone just rolled with it.
They didn't start that shit. What you talk about?
Cause I heard it mostly from them.
Well, I'm using it now, so it's gonna be used by a straight man. So bop. It's a bop album.
Bop it, twist it. Ah! All right, let me start showing y'all some of this shit. So I have in my hand. Oh, first of all, let me stop this. I got MOP. How about some hardcore
Nice,
single?
nice.
Yeah, this shit came
Any
out in
remixes on that or no?
the Herb mix and the Saratoga Ave mix.
I don't think I've
This,
heard all of them. That's dope.
this shit came out 1993. I love the cover to this. I
Yeah,
don't have the first album, but this is the closest I'll ever get.
I don't have it all.
Then I got Craig Mack Operation Get Down. dropped in
Mm,
1997.
interesting.
Underrated ass album in my
You think
opinion.
so?
Yes,
I
it's
remember
not.
not liking it. I
It's
remember not
not
liking
touching
it too.
project. It's not touching Project Funk the World by any
No, it
means.
ain't. No, it ain't.
It's not. But at the same time, I feel like you still had Easy Mo B in the production for the most part and shit like that too. Craig Mack was still, his thing and shit like that. He was really just like on some lyrical shit with this one. So not saying that he wasn't on lyrical shit on the project, but I love songs
Is
like
that is
Rap
that the
Hang.
one with is that the one with Jock and My Style?
You guessed it, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like it too much. I liked about maybe two songs off of that album. Well, you also like
You
Bow
like
Wow.
two
Are you
songs on
giving
the
Bow
album?
Wow albums 5 mics? Come on, Q. Get it together. That's no excuse.
Bark with me now.
Right?
So yeah, if you can find this album, must have in your collection. So I got this for $10 on vinyl, so it
If
was a
you
steal.
can find the album and you heard it, don't get it for your collection
You said what?
unless you really want it in your collection. I would pass on that.
Then I got the Flavor in Your Ear remix single.
That's my drink. That's my drink.
Yes. Yeah, man. I don't even have to stress about the single and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite hip hop remixes ever and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Busta, Biggie, Rampage, LL Cool J, all did that thing. Well, I didn't care for LL's verse. I'm gonna be real with you.
Hold up. Craig Mack didn't have the promotion for the second joint. He should have went gospel. No, that he wouldn't have sold either doing that. That was
Then I got
on Bad Boy. He would have never sold with that album.
Bad Boy Gospel.
What?
Have Diddy in the back cover looking like TD Jakes and shit. Yeah, that's what we
Right.
need.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we got the Mad Rapper. Tell them why you mad. I recently showed you guys this in the hip hop. I mean, not the collection video a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool album. The Mad Rapper was a nigga on the early Bad Boy albums, just always hating and shit. You know what I'm
Derek
saying?
Angeletti.
Huh?
Derek Angeletti, the producer.
Yeah, yeah. I got a review on this album coming very soon too. So
He was not gonna sell with no gospel album, yo. He wasn't gonna sell with that.
then I got Chuck Mangione with Feel So Good. Very dope album. This album came out in 1978, I believe. This is just some jazz right here. I'll be real with you. I got this album because there was a song that they played on WKRP in Cincinnati called Last Dance. You know what I'm saying? I heard that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? In my opinion. So I had to find a song. This was before Shazam, y'all. So I couldn't just easily just
Is
Shazam to
Lisa
this shit.
is Lisa Stansfield been around the world in the top 100 best ever R&B singles? That's a good question. Is it
I would put
considered
it there.
R&B? Is it considered
Yeah,
R&B?
it's R&B.
Was she R&B?
She was R&B. She was on Showtime with the Apollo. She was on all them
I,
shits.
what that mean? She was on show. A lot of people was on Showtime the Apollo. I thought she was like Blue Eyed Soul or whatever the fuck they call it. Whatever they call
Well,
her.
that's white people.
White, white people R&B, right?
That's what is the definition of blue eyed soul is.
Christian
It's
rap
white
didn't
people.
sell back then though. That wasn't a thing. He was never gonna sell with that album if he did that.
That would have sold some communion.
Christian did PM Dawn go multi-platinum with all their albums? No. They
well,
did Christian rap. Huh?
well, they didn't make good music, so
Oh boy. Here you go.
yeah. Dope jazz album right here.
That nigga looked like Superfly on that cover. I thought that's who it was.
Then I got Tina Marie with her first album, Wild and Peaceful. This album came out in 1978. Very dope album. They didn't put her face there because Barry Gordy wanted to trick the public. He wanted them to appreciate the voice before they see the face. And her first TV appearance was on Soul Train. Everyone was shocked that she was white.
Right.
So Yeah, I'm a sucker for your love, dope song, Deja Vu, I Can't Love Anymore. You know, this was some of Rick James' best production. Originally, he was supposed to
That's
have
what he
done.
did with,
Originally, he was supposed to have done an album for Diana Ross, but he heard Tina's voice. He said, "Fuck it,
that's
fuck
what they
this
did with
one."
the weekend. When the weekend was dropping his mixtapes, he didn't show his face.
That's the weekend I love. Not this nigga. Not this nigga right now. I don't know.
Not able test fake.
I got Tina Marie, Lady T.
Great
This
album.
album came out in 1979. Very dope album. You know what I'm saying? This was produced by Richard Rudolph, who was Minnie Riperton's wife. I mean, excuse me, Minnie Riperton's husband. Songs like Behind the Groove, Can It Be Love, Why Did I Fall in Love with You, Lonely. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope record.
That's the only Tina movie album I got on
And
vinyl
I
too.
had really,
Yeah.
wow. What, what you spend your money on? Limp Bizkit albums? Oh
There you go.
Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do until about 2:45 ish, 2:40, 2:45. I ain't gonna get any sleep anytime soon. I just said that. Especially if it's gonna rain tomorrow and I can't go to the water park. Cause now the thing's gonna rain, but hopefully the sun's gonna shine like I shine and shit. You know. I got Tina Marie. Just to let you know, I got literally every Tina Marie album up to '88. So
Mm.
yeah, I know. Everyone's gonna say this nigga got the whole collection and shit. So I know
Yeah,
somebody's
you
gonna
ain't
say,
got the Cash Money one, did you?
well, those are rent prices at the moment. I want to get
Yeah.
those
Oh, a lot of her
eventually
shit is
because
though.
every album. Well, hell, the first album I seen that shit for $100.
Yeah.
I got that shit on a good low.
A lot of her shit is out of print.
Yeah, yo, Mike was good,
It's good.
man. I ain't forget you, bro. I ain't forget. Yeah, this album right here, Irons in the Fire. Not only was this her favorite album that she came out with, this actually she produces herself. You know what I'm saying? And this had songs like "Young Love," "I Need Your Lovin'," you know, "You Make Love Like Springtime." This was a personal album too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? A lot of fans love put this album very high up in their discography. Like, this is a great album for me, but this is more like a fan favorite album and shit like that too. But I'm so glad I got this album too. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the Biggie. It Must Be Magic. You know what I'm saying? See, Duke said it. Eyes in the Fire is the best album. Yeah, yo, Duke, you're gonna be surprised when I say it's the best album. That's all I'm gonna say. But this one right here, It Must Be Magic. Very dope album. The last album on Motown Records. This is the album that brought us Square Biz,
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese Love. Oh my God, yo, yo. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. If y'all play Portuguese Love with your girl and shit like that, you're gonna thank me later. It Must Be Magic. 365. You know what I'm saying? Square Biz. She was actually rapping on Square Biz, yo. But before Debbie from Blondie and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Now my favorite Tina Marie album, Robbery. The first album she did after Motown Records. Yes. Surprised a lot of people with this one, but hey, this is her most underrated album in my opinion. Because niggas commercially it didn't really do too well because she was going through that shit with Motown, the lawsuit with Motown, which she actually beat Motown in the lawsuit. Um, and this was known for songs like Shadow Boxing, Robbery. It has my favorite Tina Marie song, Casanova Brown, which she wrote that about Rick James allegedly. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
is that when they were
Yeah.
on the outs?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then her best-selling album, Star Child. Yo, she looks like fucking Casper.
She do.
This came out in 1984.
Man.
Again, pretty solid album and shit like that. You know, she kind of went the '80s R&B route, You know, you guys know what I mean by 80s R&B. You know, Thriller, Purple Rain, it's a lot of brighter songs, but it has again some classic song like "Out on a Limb." We've got to stop. Oh my god, my dear Mr. Gay, tribute to Marvin Gaye and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
which that's actually my favorite song on this album. But yeah, must have in your collection and shit. This might be one of our most accessible albums, if you ask me.
Right.
And now, Duke, I'm a surprise Duke. I got my second favorite album. Y'all gonna laugh, but "Naked to the World," 1988. This is a joint with "Ooh La La La," which a certain group sampled that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to say the group's name. Um, "Work It," "Surrealistic Pillow," "Once in a Future Dream." Yeah, that was a duet with Rick James too. Like this is
Right.
that perfect sunset R&B kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my second favorite album she's ever came out with. I need to get my hands on some from the '90s album, like Ivory, Passion Play, but those go for stupid amount of money.
Right.
Then I got Marley Marl, In Control Volume One. This album
Okay.
came out in 1988. Hip hop classic in my opinion. Um, this was known for the symphony, dropping science. Rewrite the songs that make you. That song right there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from Volume Two.
Oh
This
boy.
should like just stick to Volume One.
Ryan 2 was horrible.
Then I got Marley Marl. This is a rarity right here. Re-entry. This came out in
Mm-hmm.
2001.
That was good.
Very. We got to talk about this one day. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Yeah, this was like a B album. So he had some rappers on here too. 2001 was such a good year in hip hop. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to the Juice Crew and shit. You know, I got a Biz Markie, the late great Biz Markie, going off.
Mm-hmm.
This one of my favorite albums. This might be my favorite Biz Markie album next to the next one I'm gonna show. You know what I'm saying? This is when he had that basement sound and shit like that. You know, he had the pen game of Big Daddy Kane. Yes, Kane wrote this whole fucking album and shit too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you have songs like Vapors, Picking Boogers, classic joint right there. Nobody Beats the Biz, Make the Music with Your Mouth Is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This album to me is just phenomenal and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no better than this.
Which one? He said he didn't hear the Marley album. From
Bro, we said,
'01. That
yeah.
one was good. Listen to that one.
I got Biz Markie with I Need a Haircut. You know what I'm saying? Again, my favorite Biz Markie album. To be real with you, this might be his best produced album. This was known for songs like "What Comes Around Goes Around," which I consider that a sequel to "Just a Friend." I consider that
Right.
also better than "Just a Friend." To
Oh
be real
wow.
with you, yeah. Um, Roadblock, Let Go of My Ego, Toilet Stool Rap. My favorite song is he's ever done, in my opinion. This is a dope album. This I forgot to mention. This also has the infamous song "Alone Again," which he got sued from Gilbert O'Sullivan, and that pretty much kicked off the whole sample clearance.
Right.
Which his next album was called "All Samples Cleared" and shit.
Mm-hmm. You have to learn the hard way.
Got Bob Marley, "Catch a Fire." We recently talked about this album. I think like last week or the week
Yep.
before. You know what I'm saying? Classic reggae. That's all I gotta say. We also got
Beats and the reggae.
Kaya. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1978.
Yeah.
Classic. Oh my god. This is some chill ass shit right here. Is this love running away, sun is shining, satisfy my soul? I feel like with this album, he pretty much picked up from the relaxed vibes from Exodus, which I feel like that's the
Right.
greatest reggae album ever recorded. And he pretty much just picked up on it. And a lot of his fans thought he was selling out with this album. It's kind of so that's why the next album, I think the next album he did was Survival. He went more
Yeah.
militant with that
That was
album
dope.
and shit.
Even the album cover was militant.
Yeah. Then I got a Steve Martin. Comedy is not pretty. It's
Wow.
yeah. Steve Martin. This album came out in 1979. One of my all-time favorite stand-up comedians. This guy was just crazy. Early Steve Martin, like late 70s, 80s,
Mm.
stand-up his stand-up shit. Oh my god. This nigga would just go crazy. Like just the props, the King Tut song, which I fucking love and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I've done a comedy review and shit. So you down to do a Steve Martin review?
I've only seen Roxanne and what's the other one? The one he did with Queen Latifah. What's the name of that one?
Bringing down the house.
Yeah, Been on the House. That one I got on DVD, but I wasn't a huge Steve Martin fan. Yeah, he was just goofy to me.
So you didn't see planes, trains, and automobiles, my nigga?
That's the one with John Candy.
Yes, sir.
I saw that years ago. It was alright. It
It was all right.
was alright. It's not Home Alone. It was alright. You
Man,
know.
fuck Home Alone. That's better than Home Alone, nigga.
Well, it's a
That
holiday
might be one.
film. It's a holiday film.
That was when John Hughes cannot do no wrong, man. That was when that
Yeah.
nigga cannot do. After
The
Home
key
Alone
key
two,
word when he couldn't do no wrong.
after Home Alone two, I don't know what happened. I don't.
They should have stopped. This movie studio was greedy. They wanted
He
more.
had Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, all that shit. He was just on a
Mhm.
roll. Man.
Yeah, he was
Once he
great.
did
And
Home
then
Alone 3, it was just like,
he
pew.
was great for a decade, and then he fell off in the 90s.
Literally great for a
Literally,
decade.
yeah, he
As long
was
as he
great.
had
All
Molly
like Breakfast
Wingwald,
Club, all those were iconic, but he couldn't sustain that in the 90s.
and then you know it's a John Hughes film when you have to have that close up character realization with that tender music, like ding
Mhm.
ding ding, like
Mhm.
tender music and shit.
Right?
Yeah, I got the Mary Jane Girls.
Oh
Um,
yes, that one I got.
Untitled.
Well, they only two I got. They only dropped two albums.
Yeah, this is the only one I got.
Yeah,
This
the
one,
pink one, the other album. I got that one
I
too.
need that one.
Great albums.
I'll trade you that with my Nellyville album.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's that's not gonna happen, bro. For Nelly, nah, you gotta give me something else for that one. For Nelly, it gotta be something I don't have yet, like Keith Murray first album or something. You know,
Shit,
you know, something like that. Or
shit.
Duran or something.
I forgot you
Nelly.
be loving it.
Yes, I like a black man that likes Duran. Is there what's wrong with that?
I never said there was nothing wrong with that. I
You
never
said I
said
forgot. You was about to say I forgot you like Duran.
I like some of their songs too. I just don't feel like they all right. They
I'm
all
talking about
that.
albums. I ain't talking about songs. I'm talking about albums.
Shit. I got Master Ace. Take a look around. I got the 1995 reissue.
Nice.
I love the album. I hate this edition because they cut off my favorite song on Posting High. They don't have that on this album and shit. Kind of pissed me off. But
Right.
you know what? This album goes for a stupid amount of money too, so I'm grateful I still got it. This is known for something like Brooklyn Battles, which next to Posting High, that's actually my favorite song. Love that Eddie Kendrick sample. Maybe next time, me and the Biz, you know, other side of town, classic shit. Don't lie, dude. That shit was horrible. That Home Alone 3 was horrible, nigga.
Yeah, that was bad.
And then I got Master P with Ghetto D. That, that, that.
Oh,
Make
okay.
him sing.
Is that the colored one or no?
Huh?
Is that the colored vinyl?
I believe so. Hold on.
The orange vinyl joint?
Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's black.
Okay.
At least I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
But yeah, this is a very good album. Definitely. I've been saying I have to talk about this album for years and shit. Keep pushing it back. This is actually the 2017 reissue. This was no song like Ghetto D, I Miss My Homies, We Riders, Make Them Say A little trivia about this album. The original album cover I think was supposed to have a nigga doing crack on the album cover or some shit like that. So they have to do this computerized shit right here. So yeah, this is Master P Ghetto D. Fucking.
What album had the best album cover? There's a lot.
Then I got a MC Hammer, Funky Headhunter.
Oh boy, you actually bought that? Wow.
It was only $5.
You talk about me buying Limp Bizkit and you bought that album.
Well, first of all, let me tell you something. This might be some of the best rapping he's ever done in his career.
Oh my god, some
Yes,
of
I
the
said
best
it.
rapping. Wow.
Yes. I'm
I'll
not
take
saying this is
Peace
a
and Love Hurt
classic.
Him over that.
I'm not saying this is a classic album, but
It definitely not.
this is
It's
actually
definitely
this is
not a
actually
classic.
this is his best performance he's ever done. But I had to get it for collector's purposes. It was a promo copy.
How much? How much was that for you?
$5.
Oh, yeah. Well, you didn't pay too much. So.
Yeah, yeah. This is not for something like pumps in the bump. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. Don't fight the feeling. You know, he's also dissing Redman and Tribe and Run DMC on this album. It's
The
all
audacity
good.
of him. The audacity of a man
Break him
that
off.
wore parachute pants and you talking shit about Redman.
Break him off so the proper. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, I mean, if you're expecting doggy style, death certificate, you're not gonna
Nope.
get it with this album. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? It's like he was fighting not to dance on this record and shit. This one when he dropped the
Yes.
MC, he just went by
Well, how
Hammer.
could you dance in Doc Martens? It'd be hard to do that too.
Then I got one of my favorite white boys, Michael McDonald, with the
Oh wow.
self-titled. Yeah, see, I can go from Hammer to Michael McDonald and shit, you know.
That's great. You're supposed to. A lot of people can't do that transition like us though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is number songs like I Keep Forgetting,
I
Warren
keep
G.
forgetting.
Yeah. But now that love anymore. I can
Classic.
let you. Yeah, that's why. If that's what it takes. Why haven't we talked about this album? Shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you want to talk about fucking Nelly and shit. What you expect?
I know P. Nelly hours my whole fucking life. I got MC Light, Light as a Rock. We were just talking about her last night.
Yes.
Oh, these are not pickups, dude. These are just my recap and shit, but I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
The pickups is
If
in
I can,
August. New pickups is August.
oh, late August, early
Late
September.
August. Early September. Like Labor Day weekend.
I ain't say all that. Let me come back from Colorado and shit. Let me see where my finances are and shit.
It's all good.
Yeah, cause my car almost got repoed the other day and shit. So I was like, I got paid. Thank God I got paid today because I was like,
Your
yo,
car got repoed?
almost.
Oh.
I paid. No, because they were trying to say I was late. I was like, nigga, how can I be late when I haven't paid my shit yet? Come on now. Anyway, Light as a Rock, dope ass fucking album and shit like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I wish they had a remaster for this album and shit, you know, because the mixing. I wish the mixing was a bit better, but I still appreciate the lyricalness, like 10% this, paper thin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My favorite album she's ever done. This shit right here. Eyes on
Yeah.
this. I mean,
Definitely.
come
Definitely.
on, y'all. I mean, shut the fuck up, ho. Her best diss track ever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that should have been called Internet's Funeral. Your Dartmouth, MC Hammer was dissing Run DMC. They had a beef going as far back as like the early '90s and shit. But yeah, Cappuccino, Cha Cha Cha, I Am the Light. You know what I'm saying? This album to me is just, fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? I love Light as a Rock. Don't get me wrong, but this shit right here is just immaculate. All right, I got about 5 more minutes left, so let me see how much I can do. Then I got another slick transition right here. I got Metallica with Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
This album came out in 1984. Very, very, very dope album. Probably my favorite Metallica album next to Master Puppets, which I have on CD. This was known for songs like Escape, The Call of Tulu, Ride with the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls. This might be the best thrash metal album ever. Not even hold you. Then I got Injustice for All. You know, this one was the first after Cliff Burton's death with Kirk on bass. This one was I'm not gonna lie. This one was pretty okay. I wish the mixing was a bit better. They kind of drained out Kirk's bass. To be real with you, but hey, a lot of Metallica fans love this one. This one has songs like One and Just for All, The Shortest Straw. This might be like their breakout album, but the Black Album was their breakthrough album.
Right.
And they got a Mike Geronimo, with the Natural,
Great album.
fucking underground rap classic right here.
Definitely, definitely.
This is that night. I can only listen to this album at night. You know what I'm saying? Wherever
Facts.
you are, Master IC, shit's real. Some of Earth's best beats on this record and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Natural.
Natural.
Then I got his second album, Vendetta. This album came out in 1997. This is actually the promo copy. Just letting y'all know. This one he wanted to get jiggy and shit. Oh,
Trash.
excuse me. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this was known for songs like "Nothing Moved But the Money," which originally was for LL Cool J. "Life and Lessons for the Family." It has some dope cuts. I love "For the Family." I love "Street Life." I love "Single Life" with Jay Z was pretty decent,
You like that one?
but it did have some shit like "Be Like Mike," um, "Vendetta." I mean, it. If you know what you're looking for with this album, you'll get it.
Facts.
Then I got George Michael with "Faith." You know what I'm
Classic.
saying? Classic album, fucking fire ass album. This was known for songs like "I Want Your Sex," "One More Try," "Look at Your Hands" and shit. This was after Wham broke up and he had that edge to him and shit like that too. So
Right.
his first two albums are my favorite albums. I even like Older from '96 too. So yeah,
Same.
yeah. Midnight Star with No Parking on the Dance Floor. Fucking R&B classic right here, yo.
Yep.
This was known for songs like Wet My Whistle, Freakazoid, Slow Jam, nigga. Playmates and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Fucking fire, classic album. If you're into '80s R&B, you don't have this record, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Jay Rawls, or you up on Jay Rawls?
Who?
Jay Rawls.
I know Lou Rawls.
Stupid.
Let me stop. I'm just being silly. Man. All right, I'm gonna show off this last stack right here, and then I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna save this box for Sunday. I got a rarity. I got the Miracles recorded live on stage. This shit came out in 1963. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope live album. You really got to hold on me way over there. You got Happy Landing. You know what I'm saying? I like it. This was when they were on that Motor Time Review. And I got What Love Has Brought Us Together from the Miracles. Rare ass fucking album, but still a dope album as well too. As you can see, this shit is still sealed up. I'm just waiting for the right time to play this shit. Um, Even though China look at me like I'm crazy and shit. You hear what I said?
Huh?
I said I still have this sealed up and shit like that. You know what
Right.
I'm
Of
saying?
course you do. Of course.
Yeah, but at the same time, Just waiting for the right time and shit, because good vinyl age like fine wine. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is known for. This is pretty much mostly covers of other songs. Like you had songs like "What Love Has Joined Together." They did a cover of Stevie Wonder's "My Sherry Moore," which I love. I love that. Probably just as better as the original. Call Me Crazy, but yeah, not saying that nothing's wrong with the Stevie version, but what's they done to that version, that's impeccable.
Is the Supremes a good name for a girl band? Back then it was.
What?
You know, I don't know what they would call them now.
What? Okay, all right. Then we got the Moody Blues, Days of Futures Past. This was another album I recently showed y'all.
Yeah.
Very dope psychedelic rock album. The shit kind of reminds me of some old Disney movies, some old Disney movie scores or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some whimsical kind of shit. But hey, this was known for the classic song "Nights in White Satin," which the whole fucking album plays off like a whole day. Like you wake up, you go to work, you go on lunch, and
Right.
you wind down. Like this is so ahead of its time and shit. Like when I tell you, when I tell y'all niggas, like the day I review this album, it's gonna be a very fun review. That's all I'm gonna say.
Point. Not looking
You
forward
said
to it.
what?
So not looking forward to
Well, you never heard the album. Shit.
it. Knowing you,
Yeah,
but it's probably something I'm not gonna like.
it's Melissa Morgan with the self-titled. Actually, no, scratch that. Do Me Baby. Yes, this is the cover of the Prince song, which I love this. I love this version too. No lie, but this might be one of the first great Prince covers ever. To be
Right.
real with you, because I've heard some ones like from the Pointer Sisters and Toya Jackson. It wasn't. It was.
Yeah, like it.
I think Pointer Sisters tried to do their own version of Automatic. I'm like, hell no. How
Yeah.
now will never get to know you better. This is some classic '80s R&B. Then we got the Mothers of Invention, Frank Zappa. We're only in it for the money. Very dope record right here. Honestly, it's not as good as the Freak Out album, but still generally iconic. Let me show y'all some shit. Let me show y'all something because they actually did like their own version of the Sergeant Pepper album cover right here. Just
Oh boy.
fucking fire.
Why didn't he get sued for that? Why didn't he get sued?
Because he's motherfucking Frank Zappa. That's why.
That
You
would
know what I'm
explain it.
saying? But yeah, this album was pretty good. It has songs like "Who Cares About Who Cares About the Peace Corps" and shit like that. "Who Needs the Peace Corps?" Excuse me. Bow Tie Daddy, Harry, You're a Beast. I mean, if you're into Frank Zappa, you should know what you're about to get into. Definitely must have in your collection. And I got Eddie Murphy with his two comedy albums.
Oh boy.
The self-titled album right here.
I
Uh,
thought you was gonna say Eddie Murphy the album with that party all the time shit.
nah, nigga. I'm
What's
not gonna
stopping you
say.
from buying that?
I mean, nothing's stopping me. I just don't want it right now.
You don't want it right now. That means at some point you're gonna end up buying it.
I mean, if I fight less than $5, I'll get it. I got Eddie Murphy with a classic comedian album, which he did for the Delirious movie and shit like that too. Both influential comedy albums must have in your collection. All right, I'm probably sure about nine more. We got Shirley Murdoch,
Wow.
self-titled. Pretty dope album. This was a Zapp and Roger protege and shit like that too. Songs like "As We Lay," "Be Free," "Go On Without You." Pretty dope record.
Nice.
I got Keith Murray with the "Get Lifted" single.
Dope.
I, I really only got this for the remix, really.
Yep.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? With the
remix is pop.
I like the remix better than the original because the original, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for the original too much. I
It
didn't care
was
for
it
that
was
beat.
alright. The remix, I mean, the original was okay. I like the remix better.
Yeah, people make the world go round. Lay back in the clouds with the funky sound and get lit. That should come on, man. That should have been the original. But
Yeah.
hey,
Yep.
you know, this is a dope single.
Yes.
And we got No ID with Accept Your Own and Be Yourself, which is his Black album. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's actually the clean version, but it's a rarity. I got this
I
shit for
didn't hear that
$5.
album. Was it good?
It's pretty dope.
Who
You
was on
know,
it?
he's mostly rapping on it too. Hold on, he has some affiliates as well too, like Doug Infinite, Syndicate, comments on his album. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is
That was
Hungry No ID. Must
I
have
was
in your
about to say
collection.
that.
Yeah, if you like comments, one day it'll make sense. You'll
Mhm.
like this album.
I was about to say that was him and Doug Infinite. That's when they were giving Common the best shit.
Yes. And we got Nari with this
Oh,
album.
nice.
Yes.
Did we review that?
Fuck,
Oh no.
we did.
Okay.
Yeah. This is when the Neptunes was getting famous with that Super Thug, which, that's my favorite year, like 94, like 94 to maybe 98, 99 was some of the best years. Um, Super Thug made Michael Jackson want to get on that beat and shit. Um, Sounds like Banned from TV. It's not a game. His best solo album is the only one you need to really get, really.
I still don't know how Michael would have got on that. I can't hear him on that beat.
Niggas call me Super Thug.
No.
We got NWA and the Posse. This shit came out in 1987. This is not NWA's first album. This is a compilation of just people from the first label and stuff like that. This is actually the 2015 reissue because they literally reissued every NWA thing when the movie Straight Outta Compton came out, which I'm not mad
Yeah.
about. This was known for songs like "A Bitch Is a Bitch," "L.A. Is the Place," "Dope Man," "Boys in the Hood." It has songs from the Feel a Fresh crew. Some early recordings from DOC. I feel like if you're an NWA head, you should most likely own this, but don't expect Straight Outta Compton. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
Yeah, Nas did this Nari. Don't know. Speaking of Straight Outta Compton, I got this album and shit. Um,
Mhm.
Fucking hip hop classic. I mean, I got this on CD as well too, but I couldn't skip it on vinyl. I really couldn't because the CD version I have, I don't have the album cover.
Right.
Um, this is known for songs like the title track, "Fuck the Police," "Quiet on the Set." Oh wow, I just realized they don't have something to dance to on this edition. Interesting.
And that's the
Well, I
song
got
you hate, right? So
yeah, but let's say I got it on CD too, but it's on the CD version. So yeah, yes, yeah, the second album blows this shit out the water, in my opinion. But
that's the Reg vinyl edition without the last song. Like
all right, then we uh, got six more left. I'm gonna show y'all tonight. Yeah, yeah, I got six more. I got Nas, Illmatic.
yes.
This is the OG copy because I got the 10th anniversary. I got the 10th anniversary edition on
I didn't like that one.
CD.
That wasn't needed.
Me, me neither. Yeah. So this is the OG copy right here. This was known for songs like "The Life's a Bitch," "World Is Yours." It's considered by many people, including myself, among one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. Yeah.
Yep.
Then I got King's Disease 3. Excuse me, King's Disease 2. I got this on vinyl as well. You know what I'm saying? This was a very dope album from Nas. This shit right here, boy, man, shit like From the Pressure to Death Row East, EPMD 2 was dope, man. Moment, Store Run, I mean, I thought he would not be able to top this when he came out that King's Disease 3 and
Mm-hmm.
Nasty.
And Magic.
I was, oh, excuse me, Magic. Yeah, yeah, very dope album. So glad I got it in my collection.
See, sometimes Sam, you got to put away those albums for like 10, 15 years and then come back to it, so you don't get burnt out on them.
Yeah, I got New Edition, self-titled, Trice Group.
Yes.
Um, this is the second album. Very, very, very dope. You know what I'm saying? This is known for songs like "Cool It Now," "Mr. Telephone Man," "Baby Love." You know what I'm saying? "Girl, I'm Leaving You Again." I love that record. That was one where Bow Wow sampled for that "Like You." Like, I don't ever want nobody to
Wow. They
that
needed the
song.
money. That's why they let them sample it.
But yeah, pretty dope album, classic album. All right, got about three more albums left. I'm gonna show y'all. We got a New Edition again with "All for Love." Pretty dope record right here too. This is when Bobby was on his way out or on his way kicked out and shit.
He's on the album cover too,
Yeah, you
but
know,
he got kicked out.
there's enough like "Let's Be Friends," "Sweet Thing," "Whispers in Bed."
Let's
Love
be
the
friends. That's
production
my
on it.
joint. This the school song where they like rapping on that joint.
Yeah,
SCHOOL. You got to go to school and ring that bell. It's classic.
right. Then we got "Any Heartbreak," the 12-inch single.
I had that. I had the poster for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this song right here. One of my favorites from the
Hmm.
Heartbreak album as well too, which is actually my favorite New Edition album.
Yeah.
Very, very, very dope single. And the last album I want to show y'all is Stevie Nicks with Bella Donna. This album came out in 1981. This was her first solo album. Very, very, very dope. This album right here. Again, I didn't open this yet, but I will eventually. This shit, you know what I'm saying? This was known for songs like Edge of 17, controversial song, Belladonna, Think About It. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dope record. And that's all I'm going to show y'all for today. I'm going to show y'all some more on Sunday and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, Sunday, I'm off on Sunday. You know what? I might just say Sunday at 10 o'clock. I'm going to do the Charm Bracelet review from Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to review right now for the schedule because I haven't even made the schedule yet because we were just having fun cracking jokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the next one might be an interesting week. We also got a discography breakdown next week, Jean Grey, which I really can't wait to talk about that. But you can't wait. It's been a good minute since we did a good discography breakdown. So
Yeah. I can't remember the last one we did. What was the last one?
I can't remember either.
In a minute.
Yeah. But other than that, hope everyone has a good night. Appreciate this try as usual. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.